That's right, today's Gaming with Killatia is Catherine, the newest puzzle game from Atlus, the same people who brought you the Persona series.
Hey,
The
where'd you
story
go?
revolves
Snap
around
out of
Vincent,
it!
who is cheating on his girlfriend of 5 years,
Were you even
Catherine
listening?
with a K, with a Catherine with a C. And now Vincent is being punished for it within his dreams. Each night, Vincent must climb up puzzle-like stairs by pushing, pulling, and sliding up blocks from their respective areas to reach the top of the stage. And believe it or not, Vincent is not the only one to go through these Cupid-like nightmares. He soon meets up with other males who look like sheeps for some reason, and they go through the same nightmare as him, trying to reach the top before falling off to their untimely demise. For if they die in their sleep, they die in real life. Talking to the other sheeps can be pretty vital, as not only can they teach you new techniques to get past these tough stages, but answering questions from a mysterious voice will help affect the outcome of the endings you will get. And trust me, there are multiple endings, so you'll be coming back to this game to see them all. And when you're not asleep and during the climbing puzzle stages, you can also affect the outcome of the storyline by talking to the many people as well as replying to text messages on your cell phone in the Stray Sheep bar. With the amounts of twists and turns you experience in Catherine, Vincent's tragic love story will definitely put a lot of other story-driven games to shame. I can honestly say that the main gameplay of Catherine is very well done. It's definitely one of those puzzle games that will keep your brain thinking all the time, although it can be quite difficult at times. As a matter of fact, the original Japanese release of Catherine was so hard that Atlus literally made a patch that made the game easier for the Japanese gamers to enjoy. And you know you're dealing with a difficult game when they even have to lower the difficulty for the Japanese audience. The controls in Catherine are pretty good, although for better precision, you're better off using the D-pad than you are with the analog stick. That means that if you're playing on the 360, you're going to probably have a much harder time than you should unless you have one of the newer models which have a much more improved D-pad mechanism. So besides the 360's D-pad problems, I still had no trouble playing the game on my Xbox 360. The music and sound effects are pretty good, even if they are pretty much nothing more than remixed public domain songs. And the voice acting is very superb. Just listen to this clip and you see how good of a job the voice actors does.
Hello?
Is this Vincent?
Yeah? Who is...
You know Catherine, right?
Huh?
This is Steve, Catherine's boyfriend.
What? Are you serious?
Damn it!
Now hearing edge, edge, edge over and over again can get quite annoying, but other than that, I enjoy the voice acting in this game. The only thing really bad I can possibly say about this game is that the multiplayer mode is not unlocked right away. You pretty much have to finish the single player mode before you have a shot at playing any of the multiplayer mode Catherine has to offer. Even then, the only way you can unlock new levels and multiplayer mode, at least from what I've seen, is to get gold trophies in each of the 9 stages in the single player mode. It may not be necessarily a deal breaker for many of you, But I would have loved to be able to play the multiplayer modes right away, instead of just having to go through the single player mode just to play with a friend. With great gameplay, a well thought out storyline, as well as pretty damn good graphics, I ultimately give Catherine a solid A. It is definitely worth your $60 and it's one of my favorite games of 2011. This is Killatia signing off, and I hope to see you next time.